Welcome back, everyone. This is Dark Science from Dark Science Reviews coming at you with this is more of like a casual Let's Play section or segment. I'm closing in at the end of the game here. I've been playing for quite a bit. As far as the achievements go, I would say that the game isn't too hard to complete, but I'm not 100% sure if one of them is bugged. Maybe just one might be bugged. I'm not 100% on that. As I am closing in at the end. This is going to be minimum commentary, so I'll talk here and there, but mostly the game is straightforward. Go in, run and gun. The story I find was a little bit bland, but that's not what's really important with the game. The background animation and just the effects of the game in general are pretty nuts. The guns are pretty cool. I actually like that it does have couch co-op. A lot of them don't usually have couch co-op and line co-op. But I did notice something: when you bring somebody in, the difficulty goes up quite a bit. It's probably not really good, but I figure because you get unlimited revives, that's probably why. I haven't tried out the co-op or the online, so that's for everybody else to figure out on their own. Anyhow, this one will have some spoilers, so if you're into the story to some degree, be warned that this is pretty close to the end. I am closing in at level 24, 25 or something like that. And clearing up some of the games. I like side missions. I didn't actually finish off too many of the side missions. I'll probably double back and do them after the main game. So I stuck mainly to story. I have been having trouble in, I think, the time sections. The bosses are pretty easy. The best tips I'll give to everybody is to kind of just keep your distance as much as possible and just hack at them. I would say the best gun I've been using is the rocket gun. It does a lot of damage. Just keep leveling that up. And whatever secondary gun you would prefer to use. Anyhow, let's get started here and check out where I'm at. So yeah, I will be going in and out of commentary really here and there. Just whenever I got something to say. The game is pretty self-explanatory. It is on Game Pass, so if you have Game Pass, it's free to play as of right now, as of today. To have a little bit of early gameplay segment myself, so I'm gonna have to probably move the bar from the top right to the left side. Not really sure because it's blocking out my my map, and I do need that for any enemies. So let me switch the bar area. So it's been a while since I've been on commentating and stuff like that. Just have a lot of family stuff going on and all kinds of other problems and issues that are kind of hitting my doorstep, so I've been kind of taking a little bit of a mental break, so I hope everybody understands that.
This is Grateful Abbott bringing you this cycle's feed. Hope you're as fired up as I am for this upcoming
Really like the
round of
graphics.
Speed
I
Crush.
think they did a good job on the graphics. There is some rendering issues, but I didn't find them to be too big of an issue. The backgrounds look amazing. Well, the backgrounds aren't.
Being called filthy fingered by a self-serving, cold-hearted, foreign bitch is high praise indeed. Happy to be on board. I know where Menshen is. Seems it was right under our collective
Lot of
wrinkle
story.
nose the entire time. I've analyzed the classified arcology blueprints. You're gonna feel right at home, buddy, because it looks like the whole thing.
They have like a cover system, which is pretty cool too.
Sublevels in the deep stink.
You must appropriate the Medicine facility for Wine Corp, and Decane is to be terminated on site. Get this done, and your contract with us will be considered fulfilled, Operative.
Mention destination set. Soon we shall wade in blood.
Knockhead here, secure channel Kira can hear. See, I figured it out. I know how Kira could access the Ascent Group AGI that easy. Remember Protocol 61A? That was an Ascent Group backup plan, the last resort. It created Y-Corp with everything in place, including a fledgling AGI. It's like the Ascent Group spawned a kid just before it was damaged beyond repair. One who would take over everything, including Mention. But the kid is like a ball-in newborn. It doesn't know shit from Shinola. That's why they had you securing the data and such first. Can you imagine the amount of resources they must have had to just have a spare AGI lying around waiting to be activated? Mind-bending! What we're doing here is helping Ascent Group save itself. Also, some of foreign owners somewhere can keep lining their pockets, and you and me? So Y-Corp was born. Your imp's getting cocky. Now let's do this. I ran it on sub-level grids, and it found some very interesting anomalies around a spot near Waste Management Disposal Plant 21G. Should be right below your old haunts. The blueprints don't showcase any obvious access points to that area, but it looks like it can be reached via a maintenance tunnel near the WMD plant itself. I sent the coordinates to your imp.
Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of story. It's mostly background kind of story stuff. You hear them talking a lot of espionage, a lot of corporate greed, etc., stuff like that. Typical kind of like random corporate story. Very like, you know, boring corporate, you know, espionage and ladder climb stuff. But yeah, the only issues I've noticed with the game were like a weird glitch that happens where like you'll like roll into something and then you'll get stuck or something like that. But I've always found my way out. It just was annoying to get out. And, like I got completely trapped there. I did and I didn't, I guess you could say. It'll definitely happen a lot in this area, especially around the pipes and stuff like that. But not really anything that, you know, is game breaking like that. I haven't tested online. Online might have a little bit more issues, for all I know. Overall, the game looks great. It runs great, at least on the Series X. Level system's good. The difference in guns and combat is pretty great too. I think there's only one other issue I've encountered, and that was like when I try to quit out the game or something, it'll like lag or it won't like quit out right away. It's just weird for some odd reason. Like most of the time it works like really good, 99% of the time, but there's always like this time or two that like it just gets stuck inside the game instead of quitting out. Not that it matters, you can probably just quit out of the game in general, but I like to make sure that like my game's saved and stuff. You know, if like I got more like ADD when it comes to that. Story is pretty bland, but that's not why you're playing this kind of game. Personally, I think it's a really good action, kind of like RPG, top-down shooter. there's a lot of customization, I would say, too. Not too much, but enough to like customize the character. Not that it matters after you get your armor and stuff. It really doesn't even matter what you have on, because just kind of changes the way your character looks. It's not like you know what he looks like underneath the armor, anyways. So at the beginning, you kind of like notice stuff like that, but after you get like armor and you progress through the game, you really don't even notice their face or anything like that, whether it's a guy or a girl either. There's a lot of fast travel in the game, so that makes it a lot easier too. I actually like the fast travel feature, but there are some areas that doesn't allow you to fast travel in that get kind of annoying, like this one where you have to like walk back the whole way, and it's more annoying than anything. But nothing that's like so frustrating that I can't stand it. Actually had like a lot of fun with the game. Getting 200,000 USD. I know I've gotten way over that, so I think you have to get it all at once. That's how it pops. Skill point out of that. Got a hidden skill points and stuff too, which is pretty cool. Extra little skill points you can get throughout the campaign. Trashy factory, it looks really good. You're supposed to use B to go under those, and that's why like it bugs out. You kind of gotta duck under them instead of roll, and I get pretty impatient, so I just kind of roll under them instead. Turn those tips off. Keep on coming up. Let's see. Skill point that I could set. So far I'm able to max out 3 skills. I could probably max out 4 had I not put the points in something else. You do get to reset though, so it's not really like it's anything that's gonna set you back. Start getting a little tougher now. This is a new area. You can't get to this area unless you're at the end, I think.
Consider myself an artist. Want to get Want to get
Sell some stuff. Get a lot of extra stuff fighting enemies, so that's a good thing. You just keep on coming in to sell them. Not enough ice. Need level 3 ice for that. My chat will be down during the stream, so I apologize for that. Hopefully I'll be able to answer all questions in YouTube and stuff. If anybody has anything. This is just streaming.
Operative, we're picking up a sender communication ordering them to set up defenses around Menshed. Expect them to be augmented by Onyx Void resources.
There's an achievement for dying, I think, 100 times as well, so definitely don't worry about dying. It's actually something that you need to do. Definitely back up as often as you can. Help you out in a pinch, especially. It's all about distance when they're at your level. Pretty strong. Have to switch out my batteries here in a second. that got pretty intense there. Can't go too far back, I guess. Gotta kind of circle around a little bit.